You know what? Trying to record something on a phone while driving, it's really hard. I mean, look at that. On a full scale, that would have hurt. So, let's do the responsible thing, which is to put that phone in a holder and stop fiddling with it while you drive. And for today's show and tell, I'm going to be mounting one of them on my Spectrum DX4C. And yeah, I know it's an outdated model, but so am I. As for how it's done, I saw it on a video some time ago. I can't remember any of the specifics other than it was probably summer at the time. And now that everything has rattled through the postal system, it's definitely not summer anymore. I'll link it if I can find it, but for now I can at least show you what I ordered. First is a phone bracket. I tell you to order an adjustable one, but I have no idea how good they are. Second is a dual camera mount, probably for people who can afford attachments and have a camera that's expensive enough to take them. The mount is pretty cheap though. And some EVA foam. I ordered 3mm with adhesive backing. It's not super quality, but I paste it everywhere where I need some kind of extra padding. Enough shopping already. Let's just put the thing together. Now, obviously, I didn't want anything gluing the battery cover into place, because obvious reasons. Just removing the screw from one side. In the end, it should mount something like this. Might seem like it's poking quite a bit out to the front, though you are going to need to see the phone screen at some point. This was also roughly the distance I needed in order to get my camcorder onto there. Not sure if that's something I'll be taking out into a muddy field, but it's nice to have it, as an option that is. As for the EVA foam, I wanted to make a sort of guide rail. It'll be soft, but hopefully the friction will sort of keep it in place. As the foam already has some adhesive on it, I don't need to mess around with glue on my own. Just stick it into place, making sure to squeeze the dual mount as closely as I can get it, shaving off any excess. With that then we can reinstall the battery cover and start building up layers on the transmitter. As for showing all that, it isn't terribly exciting watching someone tape pieces into place. What I'm doing is just building up different layers so that they're roughly level with that of the mount, meaning the metal piece that goes in the middle, all the while taking care that I don't accidentally glue the battery cover into place again, because that's what you do when it's late at night. Personally, that's when I usually have my great ideas, though not all of them are great when looking at them the following morning. As for attaching things, I really wanted to use something other than the suggested zip ties, but my attempts at using something like a Velcro strap wasn't strong enough in the end, so I was back to, zip ties. At least they do come in big packs. The next issue to handle was that the transmitter has a slanted edge on the bottom, so the zip ties were sliding around instead of grabbing onto the edge. So I just built up a layer of EVA foam on the top as well. At least then the zip ties have something to grab onto. In the end, it isn't a particularly pretty look, though it is quite functional. Sure, I could probably have gotten around to fixing my 3D printer and designed something, but what would be the point really? The transmitter is a decade old at this point and the company isn't even making them anymore. Rumors are that they're not even making quality stuff anymore either. It's just a shame when you have a lot of cars with the receiver in it. Though I have to say that the Dumbo RC ones with up to 10 channels look very interesting. Getting back on track, let's just pop that phone into place and see what we can get out of all this. So far it's a lot of desk and an acute lack of insulation for a basement that's, well, a bit north of the Arctic Circle. And ooh, look, a bunch of nice cars and a lot of nerdy stuff. And because it's a working area, there's a lot of mess. Pretend you didn't see that. So let's just pan over to the cars and see what we're going to play with today. Not that one, not that one, not that one. Ooh, the Quattro. Let's take it outside. Now as for weather, it's wet and basically storm season. As for results, this is what I used to do. Enough talking, let's just do the Quattro thing. That's it, a great little solution that won't bankrupt anyone. I'll put a card pointing to the original window once I find it. Anyway, that is all I had, so bye.